I'm not against a hot-headed Russian. I just wish I was. Anybody who KOs Sean Strickland is alright by me. He may be a slow starter when he's getting paid, but he's fast to kick off from his seat in the crowd. But you keep that to yourself. A man is no problem at all. You can quote me on that. A mountain man, so much drama. Two tribes go to war. Farm boys do it different. Look y'all, I'm a country gal. I grew up roaming the fields and climbing the trees and talking to the animals because I had no one else to talk to, and then I moved to the city, and you'd think, oh, you probably have more friends now because there are loads of people to talk to, but whenever a human being talks to me, I recoil in horror and then tell my dogs about it later, and that's probably why I'm single. But enough about me. Bryce Mitchell, Glover Teixeira, Alex Pereira. There's something in that rural water, man. And that something is hard work and hefting big old bales of hay and cows and tractors around all day. And once you've lifted a tractor, a man is no problem at all. You can quote me on that. They many problems. This weekend on the undercard for Kai Kara France and Amir Albazi is a quiet, unassuming, yet impressive farm boy who has been putting on a show in the welterweight division for many years. Win, lose or draw. Elizeu Zaleski dos Santos has so many finishes, so many fight of the nights, so much drama when he fights. Woof! Sorry guys, didn't mean to offend you. He's been a bit one-on, one-off with the fights as of late, but the ons that he has, the fights that he has won, like, are over fighters that shouldn't be sniffed at. What a weird phrase. Don't know why you'd sniff at anyone. And anybody who KOs Sean Strickland is alright by me. Although I have to admit, you know, obviously he's still an arsehole, but occasionally, recently, I have been finding myself amused by Sean Strickland videos, but you keep that to yourself. You keep that to yourself. His fights hardly ever go the distance. He loves to just stand and strike in this, like, crystal ball of chaos. But within its core is, like, this calculated, technical fighter. In fact, he cites GSP as one of his role models for his, like, strategic style. Zaleski dos Santos says that he goes in and just tries to get the fight done as soon as possible. You don't get paid overtime in the octagon, as John Anik tells us every fucking week. But he also admits that that probably doesn't work out too well for him every single time, and that's probably why he's been in so many wars. We haven't seen him in a little while. He's been serving time, hard time. He just got a year's suspension from the Nevada Athletic Commission and a slightly lesser suspension from USADA, or the other way around. I don't remember. I ain't maths. For a failed drugs test, which he blamed on tainted supplements, but the pharmacist in Brazil wouldn't own up to it, and he had no choice but to take responsibility for it. Anyway, he's back now, but it did mean that he had to withdraw from his last scheduled fight against Elizeu, and so now we haven't seen him since October 2021. But he's not easing himself back in, is he, facing a Nurmagomedov of all things? A mountain man versus a farm boy. Two tribes go to war. Abubakar Nurmagomedov is on a 2-fight win streak, getting decision wins over both Jared Gooden and Gadzi Omargadiev. Gadzi Omargadiev. Despite his lineage, this Nurmagomedov definitely isn't undefeated and sometimes has trouble finding his feet. He lost his first fight in the UFC, he did the same back in the day in the PFL. He usually picks things up again, he learns quickly. In fact, he made it all the way to the semi-finals of the PFL tournament and had to pull out due to a hand injury. You know, some people are just slow starters. He may be a slow starter when he's getting paid, but he's fast to kick off from his seat in the crowd. He got punched by Conor in that infamous brawl. Not too long ago, when he was watching Islam win the belt, he got into some kind of altercation with Khamzat Chimaev.
When I was kid, I prepared for that moment. Islam, let's take a look at your work here. Joshua Rivera, as you expect, was under pressure. He pulled guard round one, but in round two, you had to stand with him.
But, you know, I'm not against a hot-headed Russian. I just wish I was. I don't think it needs to be said at this point, but at least I can record it now and use it on repeat in every single video I make. But Nurmagomedov is a very good wrestler. Dos Santos is an incredible striker, very entertaining, but I just can't shake the nagging feeling that Nurmagomedov is going to use his chain wrestling, his relentless takedowns, drag him to the ground, smother him there. Decision win for Nurmagomedov. What do you think? And let me know which fight. Peep's got a lot of thoughts, so we're going to cut to him in the studio in a second. But let me know which fight you're most looking forward to on this card. It's an alright card, you know? Drop me a like, subscribe, and put the notification bell on, because I've kind of changed the way I'm doing things. So I will be releasing further videos this very week. And now to Peep. You heard it here first, folks.